Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Good evening. My name is Xander Carver. I am the founder and sole owner of LS11 Universe, and I am your three-time LS11 Universe Grand Champion. It is with a heavy heart that I open this episode of AEW Dynamite telling you there will be no AEW Dynamite. This is the last episode of AEW Dynamite. There will be no World's End this weekend. There will be no John Cena versus Jay White. Instead, tune in next week for WWE CW. I'm just screwing with you, April Fools, everybody. Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to AEW Dynamite. Hello, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. This is one of the final times I will ever be saying that, because mods or not, this Sunday, April 5th, AEW World's End will be the show where AEW officially jumps to 2K26. It'll be if there are no mods yet, it will be a hybrid show, which just means that some matches will still be here on 2K25 for that show, but after that, everything will move to 2K26. Everything's ready to go for AAA. Almost everything's ready to go for New Japan. Almost everything's ready to go for WCW. We're just holding out for mods. I am locking in next week. I'm going to be streaming a lot next week. For those that don't know, I'm a substitute teacher. I will be streaming a lot next week, taking donations for Get What You Pay For 3, while I just sit and make all the created wrestlers for LSWF. And so, this time next week, we should officially be done being on 2K25, except for ARW, for the time being. That I will need like another month or two. But nonetheless, we kick things off with some trios action as the Hurt Syndicate, who debuted in the main event last week. Samoa Joe, Bobby Lashley, Hook, and MVP. Shelton Benjamin, also part of the group, but we're on 2K25, so there's no 5-person entrances, have made their way down to the ring and taking them on tonight, folks. I got something a little special for you. They're here! All four of them are here. Desmond Xavier, Myron Reed, Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel, the Rascals are all elite. All four of them are all elite. So Dez, Myron, Zach, and Trey making their way down to the ring. It's going to be Myron, Zach, and Dez in trios action tonight. And so, without any further ado, Myron Reed. Oh my God! Busting Samoa Joe open out of the gate there with those double knees, but Samoa Joe kicking out immediately. And Lashley and Hook gonna make him pay for it. And Samoa Joe dropping Myron Reed face first into the turnbuckle. Getting him back up to his feet now. Samoa Joe firing away. Knocking back Myron Reed. Myron Reed with a forearm strike. Rolls through, takes down Joe. Samoa Joe down, Myron Reed, kick out from Joe. Jackknife cover now from Samoa Joe, kick out from Myron. Joe picking him back up to his feet now, Samoa Joe. Headbutt, knocking him back here, Samoa Joe. Leg sweep, takes out Myron Reed. Grabs a hold of him, pulls him in now, Myron Reed. Samoa Joe! Throws him across the ring, taking him down. Joe getting him back up to his feet now, and Samoa Joe jabbing away at him here. Samoa Joe shoving him back, grabs a hold of him. Samoa Joe. Myron Reed in the corner here. Could we get a few extra frames, please? Samoa Joe drives the knee into Myron Reed. Takes him down. The video's not messed up, by the way. That's just me doing this to mess with you. And now Samoa Joe's got him down, and tag is made. Zachary Wentz is in. Now Wentz grabs a hold of Samoa Joe. Snapmare taking him down. Zachary Wentz off the ropes. Drop kick into the head, taking him off his feet. Big man goes down now. Samoa Joe rolls back through. The longest reigning world champion in LS11 history. Getting back to his feet now. Grabs a hold of Zachary Wentz. Uranagi taking him down. Samoa Joe pulls him back to his feet now, and Samoa Joe scoops him up. Sidewalk slam, taking him down there, and Joe gets him back up to his feet now. Samoa Joe has a hold of him, throws him across the ring into the corner. Big knee strike again to Zachary Wentz, takes him down. Tags in Hook, and the cold-hearted handsome devil enters the mix. Going down, ground and pound now from Hook on Zachary Wentz, takes him down here. Zachary Wentz back up to his feet here. Hook knocking him back now. Hook with a big kick. Knocking Wentz into the ropes. Clothesline. Sends him over the top rope out to the floor. Referee begins our count at 1 here, but Hook sending Wentz back into the ring now, and Hook, former Ring of Honor television champion Hook, pinning him down here, punching him in the head now. Hook. Getting him back up to his feet now, and Hook under the midsection, kicks back. Kicks back Zachary Wentz now. Zachary Wentz with that flying knee strike takes him off his feet. Back up to his feet. Zachary Wentz kicks him now. Big jab, headbutt. Knocks him back, pulls him in, lifts him up. Powerbomb! Him down now. Hook goes down. Zachary Wentz in the corner. Tag is made. Desmond Xavier is in. A right hook from Desmond Xavier. Grabs a hold of him, pulls him in down. Desmond throws him over the top rope out to the floor. Down goes Hook. Tags in Myron Reed now. Myron Reed. Fired up now. Myron. Desmond Xavier now getting Hook back up to his feet. Pulls him in. Hook. Big clothesline there. Now, wait a minute. Hook. No. Myron Reed caught him. Hook's got him though, and Hook with the massive suplex there. Shades of his father, the human suplex machine Taz. Desmond Xavier making the save. Is made to Samoa Joe now, and Samoa Joe. Hook and Joe, what are they going to hear? Big punch to the head of Myron. Joe getting him back up to his feet now, and Samoa Joe. Puts him back across the ring into the corner again. Gonna go for a tag to Lashley. But Joe taking down Myron Reed. Now Lashley's tagged in. Bobby Lashley catching Myron Reed before he can get to the Rascals here. Of course, the Rascals fresh off that huge best-of-3 series with the new LS11 Trios champions in RW. As an air raid crash there to Lashley, but saved by Samoa Joe. Kick taking him off his feet here. Now, throws him across the ring into the corner. Big jab there from Xavier. Kick from Lashley, knocking him back here. And Bobby Lashley, running shoulder block, knocks him off his feet. Lashley getting him back up now. Bobby Lashley. Strike. Myron Reed's got a hold of him. Myron throws him across the ring into the corner. Zachary Wentz is in now, and Wentz and Reed, here we go, off the ropes. Double shoulder block. Zachary Wentz goes out of the ring now, and Zachary Wentz, springboard, splashes across him. Taking him down into a cover. Zachary Wentz, cover on Lashley. Saved by Hook. Now Zachary Wentz, right hook to to Samoa Joe. Stunner to Hook in the ropes there. Desmond Xavier now grabs Bobby Lashley back up to his feet, and Desmond. Lashley leveling him. Now Zachary Wentz in some trouble here. Zachary Wentz. As Samoa Joe has Lashley now hits him with a massive facebuster there. Down goes Lashley. Tag is made back to Myron Reed. Myron Reed entering the mix now as Bobby Lashley's down. Myron Reed back up to his feet. Reed kicked in the midsection. Lashley pulls him in, lifts him up, and Dominator! Now Lashley setting up. Spear to Myron Reed. 1, 2, Hurt Syndicate. Or Opps Syndicate, rather, with the win. Just like that, the Opps Syndicate with a massive trios debut there. Great showing for the Rascals in their AEW debut tonight. Hey, better luck next time, boys. Better luck next time. As Samoa Joe, Bobby Lashley, and Hook getting the big victory there in their trios debut. Samoa Joe, are you okay? Go to the next match. Go to the fucking next match. Are you ready for tonight? I don't know, are you? You've been going all over the world doing a bunch of stuff lately. I've been wondering if you're focused on Jay White or not. I've had my business to attend to, such as things at Xandermania, and other business I'll be attending to tomorrow and the rest of the week. What do you mean, tomorrow? Don't worry about it. My business is my business. But taking down Bullet Club is the job of all of us right now. The entire professional wrestling world has to stand united right now. I think you know that just as well as I do, Adam. I helped create this monster, and I need to help destroy it. But you have the opportunity to start dwindling their numbers week by week. I have the opportunity to cut the head off the snake. It is up to myself, to you, to Willow, to Taya, and to Brian to hold the line, and not just hold the line, but to push the line back this Sunday. Is that something you're prepared to do? I've been leading this fight for months, John, even when you were on the side of Bullet Club, so yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to push the line back. Excellent. Then let's push the line back. Starting tonight. Alright, John, Hangman, everyone this weekend. I say this not as a commentator, not as the head of LS11, but as a competitor. Me and NRW did our parts on Sunday. Push the fucking line, boys and girls. But folks, enough of me yapping about myself. It's time for some women's action here on Dynamite, as here come the women that are going to be challenging the AEW Women's Tag Team titles this weekend at AEW World's End. The iconic duo of Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay, the Inspiration, making their way down to the ring. It'll be Jessie McKay in action here tonight. So, Jessie McKay, a big matchup here tonight. And she is taking on one half of the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. One half of Thunderstorm, I mean. Toni Storm. Timeless Toni, a former TBS champion. Former SmackDown Women's Champion as well. So, without any further ado, Jessie McKay and Toni Storm. And we're on. McKay and Storm, here we go. This is McKay getting rare singles action tonight. Cassie Lee's always been the one that's had a little bit more singles action to her between the Inspiration members compared to her. As Jessie McKay caught around the waist now. But floats through. Arm drag. Takes Toni Storm over. Headlock takeover now. Has Storm down. Toni Storm. Hips up into a chin lock now. Head scissor chin lock in on Jessie. McKay trying to fight back here. Toni Storm. Clips the legs around the head. Now getting Jessie McKay back up to her feet. Flying away. Knocking her back here. Now Toni Storm going up to the top rope. Jessie McKay, right hook connecting. McKay. Or Toni Storm, gonna look to fly. Toni Storm, missile drop kick. Off the top rope, taking her down. Back up to her feet now, Jessie McKay. Knocked back here. Toni Storm coming in. Hitting her now with a Fez press. Her back up to her feet now, Toni Storm. Lighting up Jessie McKay now, knocking her back again as the former TBS champ. Runs in, but McKay with a drop kick. Taking her down. Timeless Toni goes down again. McKay rolls her over, grabs a hold of her now. Jessie McKay. Kick to the head. Again. And again. Toni Storm's down. Jessie McKay gonna look down this one nice and easy here. Nice, quick, and easy. Goes for a big boot. Toni Storm grabs a hold of her, rolls her through into a cover. Kick out from McKay. Jessie McKay back to her feet. Toni Storm. Big suplex there, taking her down. Recover for the 1, 2, no. Back there from Toni Storm here. She comes in. Whoa, attempted flying clothesline now. Right hook connects. McKay grabs a hold of her. Toni Storm in. Eat defeat to Toni. Timeless one goes down now. Toni Storm rolls into the ropes now. Toni Storm. Oh, a minute. Thunder Rosa doing her due diligence to help her tag partner out here. Toni Storm now grabs McKay, rolls her through into a cover again. Toni Storm. 1, 2, no. Okay, kick to the midsection. Grabs a hold of her, pulls her in. They're off the ropes now, and arm drag, taking her down. Rolling her right back over now. McKay into another cover on Storm. For the 1. Bottom rope there, saves Toni. Toni Storm staying alive now as Jessie goes with that big kick. Toni Storm, the forearm connecting, taking her down. Back up to her feet now. Toni Storm picks her back up now. Toni across the ring into the corner. Big chop there connecting. Toni Storm. Big chop knocking her down again. Toni Storm. Went for her. McKay out of the way. Jessie McKay. Massive body slam. Takes down Storm. Toni Storm now getting back up to her feet here. Jessie McKay. Hits her with a big boot. Taking down the Timeless one. Rolls her over into a cover. Toni Storm in trouble. Jessie McKay. 1, 2. Kick out from Toni. McKay going up to the top rope now. Jessie McKay gonna look to fly. Into. Whoa, Toni caught her. Toni Storm now. Head first into the top turnbuckle. Goes Jessie McKay as Toni Storm pulls her in. Storm 0 connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Toni Storm picking up the win. Easy as that for Toni. The Timeless one knocking off Jessie McKay. Hell of a reverse powerbomb there, just snake eyes, picked right back up. Toni wasted no time pulling her in and dropping her there with that Storm 0. Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm, the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions, standing tall. We still got plenty more coming up here on Dynamite on the Go Home Show to World's End. Kyle Fletcher. Roto Star is what you call yourself, right? You're also calling yourself the next TNT champion. You're calling yourself a lot of things, kid. I'm just calling you next. Because you want to call yourself the Proto Star while you're looking at the real star. I walked into AEW, and in my first match, I became the TNT champion. I am one of, if not the most successful superstars, successful professional wrestlers in the LS11 universe. WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion, Intercontinental champion, Raw and SmackDown Tag Team champion, Cruiserweight champion. Now, TNT champion. On a night where John Cena came back to Monday Night Raw, several of the most popular wrestlers debuted on the red brand. I was the most talked about man at the end of the night. You can call yourself the Proto Star, but that means that you're not there yet. And I will not be your stepping stone on Sunday. Instead, you will be mine. My stepping stone towards the AEW World Championship, because I'm not content with just one. I'm not content just being the TNT champion. I want it all. Kyle Fletcher, you're the first roadblock on the road there. All right, folks, coming up next, it is time for some singles action. As here comes one half of the challengers to the men's tag team title, Speedball Mike Bailey, gonna be in some singles action. Jet Speed, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, making their way to the ring this Sunday at World's End. They get their first ever shot at the AEW Tag Team Championships when they battle Bandido. But tonight, Mike Bailey finds himself in some singles action. Mike Bailey, a tag team specialist here in the LS11 universe, has had many partners: Jonathan Gresham, Trent Seven, now Kevin Knight. Found success with pretty much all of them. But making their way down to the ring are the AEW Tag Team Champions, representing the Cult of the White Witch, Big Bad Brody King and Bandido. Bandido making their way down to the ring. Huge matchup here tonight for Bandido. So, without any further ado, Mike Bailey and Bandido is going to get good. Here we go. As they log up here, Mike Bailey and Bandido, they're locked up. Mike Bailey goes around the head. It's Bandido. Bandido going to try and get out of it here. Bandido lifts them up. Back body drop takes them off their feet. Speedball goes down. Big kick there. Bandido grabs a hold of Speedball, going into the leg now, and Bandido punching them in the leg repeatedly here. Goes up to the middle rope now, and now Bandido. We go. Oh, went for a power bomb. Mike Bailey power bombs him, stacks him up now in speedball. Cover for the 1, the 2. No, kick out from Bandido. Getting him back up to his feet now in speedball. Chopping away at Bandido, knocking him back. Kick to the midsection. Speedball Mike Bailey. Whoa! Overestimated or underestimated how far away Bandido would be. Off the ropes now. Bandido into a power slam. Down goes Speedball. Now a big splash across the midsection there from Bandido to Mike Bailey. Into a cover now. Speedball kicks out. Brody King sliding that kendo stick in. Bandido grabs onto Mike Bailey. Taking Mike Bailey into the corner now. Head first in the turnbuckle. Big kick there. Bandido knocking down Mike Bailey. Little rope. Double axe handle. Taking them down. Speedball now. Rolling them over. And now Bandido with a double axe handle. Bandido's got Mike Bailey down. Mike Bailey. Knee strike there. Missed it though. Mike Bailey. Bulldog taken down. Bandido now, and now Mike Bailey. Enziguri knocks Bandido down. A big chop now. Mike Bailey. Hip toss there to Mike Bailey from Bandido. And now Mike Bailey gets caught. Speedball in trouble. Bandido swinging them around. Hurricane Rana knocks them down. King taking that turnbuckle pad off now as here comes Bandido into a big drop kick there. Now Bandido with Mike Bailey back into the ring. Speedball in trouble. Mike Bailey. Whoa! Avoids the shooting star. Mike Bailey now, big kick and roundhouse kick into the head, taking down Bandido. Into a cover now. Speedball Mike Bailey. Cover on Bandido for the 1. For the 2, kick out from Bandido. Mike Bailey standing shooting star now into a cover. 1, another kick out from Bandido. Speedball up on the shoulders now, and Bandido. Big go to sleep there. Mike Bailey down now. Bandido into the cover, but that turnbuckle pad might have screwed him over. Kick out from Mike Bailey. Speedball now. They roll into the corner here. Mike Bailey pulling themselves up in the corner. Bandido goes for them. Countered by Mike Bailey now. Mike Bailey, springboard. Big kick there. The elbow now. Mike Bailey. Well, Mike Bailey and Brody King, the former AEW World Champion, now yelling at Mike Bailey. Brody King yelling at them now as Mike Bailey a swipe at Brody. Speedball now goes up to the top rope nonetheless here, and Mike Bailey. Swanton! Connecting to Bandido. Into a cover now, Mike Bailey for the 1. Whoa, Brody King pulling the official out of the ring now, and Brody King. Mike Bailey dives out onto him. Now Mike Bailey telling Bandido to get back up. Mike Bailey diving into a missile drop kick. Get him down now, Mike Bailey. Bandido back up. Big chop there, knocking him back. Mike Bailey gets caught though. Bandido. Big kick there. Bandido. The backflip German suplex. Stacking Bailey up. Mike Bailey is down. The referee has got her back turned. Trying to fix that turnbuckle pad. Bandido's got the pin here. 1, 2, kick out. As Brody King being kicked out from ringside by the official. Brody King may have inadvertently cost his tag partner here. Now Bandido goes for a missile drop kick. Speedball. To the corner. Big kick. And Ultima Weapon. Into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Mike Bailey picking up the win tonight. Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight standing tall on the road to this weekend's festivities at World's End. So, with that said, we got one big match left for you tonight. It's a big 8-person mixed tag match. Bullet Club versus the All-Stars. Have you gotten tired of that yet? Got a lot of combinations we can do, so it's usually fresh. Let's do it. The War Dogs tried to end my career, but I came back. I told you all 12 years ago, after WrestleMania 30, that if you fight for your dreams will fight for you. And that's how I came back. That's how I came back at Full Gear inside Blood and Guts. That's what drove me to come back. There's not much time left on the clock. There's a few guys like me that don't have much time left on the clock. But my good friend John said earlier tonight, we've got to push this line back against Bullet Club, and that's what I intend to do. So Gabe Kidd, on Sunday, you have the opportunity to finish the job, and I'm going to make you regret the fact that you couldn't do that in Ring of Honor. I'm going to make you regret the fact that you didn't finish the job when you had the chance. Because you don't get to write the ending to my story. I do. My story doesn't end with you trying to break my neck and trying to paralyze me. My story ends when I help save professional wrestling, this sport that I have known and loved my whole life. When I assure myself and the future of this industry that Bullet Club won't be terrorizing it anymore. Because after I'm done with you, Gabe, whether John wins on Sunday or not, Jay White, you're next. You heard him. Bryan Danielson even saying it's time to push the line. We gotta take back wrestling from the Bullet Club. And this weekend, these 4 individuals have opportunities to do so. As out first, the man captaining the charge for professional wrestling. He's been rallying the troops for months, and finally, the line is being pushed. We are all fighting back against Bullet Club. When this all started, there were damn near 30 members of Bullet Club, and every single one of them was a champion. But now, in the last few weeks alone, John Morrison was kicked out after losing the TNT title. The Good Brothers have lost the tag team titles. None of the TNA members of Bullet Club walked out with gold. Taiji Ishimori, we don't even know if he's part of the group anymore. We haven't seen him since. Every member of Bullet Club Raw has almost lost their gold, except for Rhea Ripley and Buddy Murphy, who recently regained the tag team titles, did Buddy. The Young Guns lost the Trios Championships. The War Dogs lost all their gold. The only gold left in Bullet Club belongs to Finn Balor, the new World Heavyweight Champion. The Motor City Machine Guns, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The 2 Bullet Babes, Jamie Hayter and B. Priestley, the TBS and Women's World Champion respectively. Jay White and Wardlow, the World Champion, International Champion respectively. Buddy Murphy and Hikuleo, the World Tag Team Champions. Rhea Ripley, the Women's United States Champion. And Johnny Gargano, the WWE Champion. The titles are dropping left, right, and center. As Willow Nightingale, the Babe with the Wrath, has the opportunity to rip the TBS title away from Jamie Hayter this Sunday. And out next, the man who looks to regain the international title after he was screwed out of it back at All In when he beat Konosuke Takeshita for it. Kyle O'Reilly making his way down to the ring. So, Kyle O'Reilly out next. And finally, still can't believe it's happened so many times. But here he is, nonetheless. The greatest of all time. And he backed it the fuck up at Xander Mania, didn't he? John Cena. Big match, John. Let's go to work, he says. John Cena racing down the ramp. He got the huge win at Xander Mania this past weekend, beating Carnold in what many are saying is the greatest match in the history of LS11 Universe, and I am some of the people. A lot of people are saying it. It's me. I'm one of the people saying it, because I've been here for almost every match in LS11 history. There's only a handful, couple of hundred, out of the probably tens of thousands of matches we've done at this point. We've done well over 1,000 episodes of LS11 Universe. Coming up on 2,000 almost, I think, at this point. At least coming up on 1,500. The only matches I haven't seen and called are the ones that were done on shows that were exclusively done by Ray. May he rest in peace. But John Cena and Carnold Schwarzenegger at Xander Mania 10 may go down as the best match in this channel's history. But on the other side of the ring, from them, here come the Bullet Club first. The duo of the AEW World Champion Switchblade Jay White and his enforcer, the AEW International Champion Wardlow, the War Pig, following him to the ring. Jay White, of course, has a huge dream defense this Sunday at World's End against John Cena, while Wardlow defends against Kyle O'Reilly. Just a few weeks ago, John Cena pinned Jay White. He is one of the only people to do that in the last several years of LS11 Universe, and he did it. And now tonight, John Cena looks to do it again. And out next, the Queen of AEW. Jamie Hayter, the TBS champion. In her way down to the ring. She's got a big defense against Willow Nightingale this weekend. And last but not least, the man that Hangman Page could cause to get kicked out of Bullet Club if he defeats him this weekend, Zack Sabre Jr. ZSJ. Made his way down to the ring. Let's do this. The rules were set. The agreement was made by Hangman and Jay last week. Hangman Page, every member of Bullet Club he defeats in action with the situation set up beforehand. If he wins tonight, if he wins tonight, Jamie, ZSJ, Wardlow, and Jay aren't going to all kick themselves out of Bullet Club. Before some smart ass tries to say something. Hangman and Jay have agreed. Hangman will get thrown tributes from Bullet Club. He beats them, they're out of the group. But if Hangman loses 3 times, he's in Bullet Club and has to beat Jay White's personal henchman. Essentially has to be Jay White's attack dog. Wardlow getting back into the ring now. Hangman caught with another spine buster by Wardlow. Wardlow up to the middle rope now, and Wardlow telling Hangman to get back up now. Wardlow goes for a flying shoulder block. Hangman Page kicks him down. Hangman getting Wardlow back up now, chopping away, knocking him back. Big chop to the midsection. And Adam Page coming in, double leg takedown on Wardlow. Wardlow goes down. Hangman getting him back up to his feet here. Hangman, Adam Page. Away at Wardlow now, knocking him back. Kick to the midsection. A big shoulder block takes him down. Now Wardlow tagging in the Switchblade. Hangman and Jay in the ring together. Of course, Jay wants in when Hangman's down. Hangman Page. Punch to the midsection, knocking back Jay White. Go, Hangman knocking him back again. Jay White with a jumping neck breaker, though, takes him off his feet. White's got all of him. Hangman down, Hangman Page. Midsection now. Discus forearm. Knocking back Switchblade. Hangman's got him now. Another discus forearm. Picks Jay back up again, and Hangman Page. No, Jay White with a counter. Taking him down off that counter now. Hangman. Jay White coming around ringside. Grabs hold of him. Jay White with Hangman up. Hangman Page. Caught head first off the guardrail. Now Jay White throwing Hangman across the ring. At the count of 5. Jay hits him with a knee strike. Shades of Kenny Omega with that one. At the count of 7. Hangman breaking the count at 9. Resetting the count now. Jay White. Tag is made. Kyle O'Reilly is in. Kyle with a big boot to the AEW World Champ. Kyle O'Reilly going after Hangman Page, or going after Jay White now. Getting him back up to his feet now. Kyle. Now knocking back Switchblade. Jay White getting knocked back. Off the ropes he goes. Kyle O'Reilly ducks him. Leapfrogs him. No, countered. Hangman collides with him now, and Hangman taking him down into a cover. Hangman Page, cover on Kyle. 1. Kyle O'Reilly flips it over. 1, 2. No. Jay. No. Kyle kicks out. Kyle O'Reilly caught with a flying clothesline. Jay White's got him down now. Switchblade. Back towards the corner now. Tag is made to B. Priestley. And tag is made to Willow Nightingale, the babe with the wrath, coming in. Willow and Jamie now. Here we go. Willow Nightingale has a big opportunity this weekend to beat Jamie Hayter for that TBS title. As Willow's got her up and takes her down. It's over with another suplex. Willow Nightingale taking her down again. Both these women are in the Women's World Cup. I know I keep saying it's going to return. Oh, this week. I'm not giving the date. It's going to come back when I have time. I should have time soon-ish, I promise. There's Willow Nightingale knocking back Jamie Hayter. Nightingale with a big clothesline. Jamie goes down. Now Willow. Jamie Hayter back up to her feet here. Big right hook connecting. Pulls her in. Spine buster on Jamie. Into a cover. Jay White coming in for the save. Zack Sabre Jr. helping out. Willow getting her back up to her feet now. Willow Nightingale goes for a chop. Jamie Hayter answers back. Jamie taking her down. Jackknife cover. Stacks her up. Cover on Willow. One. Kick out from Nightingale. Now Hayter. Hayter hits hard. Taking her down with a brain buster. Willow now is down. Jamie Hayter into a cover. Jamie saved by Kyle. Now has Oliver, wait a minute. Hayter, aid, connects into a cover. 1, 2, it's saved by Adam Page. Zack Sabre Jr. is tagged in now. ZSJ. Willow Nightingale with a big boot. Grabs onto ZSJ now, and Willow with the wrath throws Zack Sabre Jr. into the corner. Here we go. Here comes the GOAT. John Cena and Zack Sabre Jr. sharing the ring. Did you ever think you would see the day? Welcome to Living Universe, ladies and gentlemen, and those beyond the binary. DSJ taking down John Cena. Tags in Wardlow. Now the War Pig is in, and Wardlow. Cena back up to his feet. Turns him around. Wardlow. Covered by John. John Cena. Bulldog taking him down. Kick there from Cena now. John Cena. Dab knocking him back now. John Cena with Wardlow in the corner. Big clothesline. Knocks him off his feet. Cena. Here we go. You can't see me. How about a little 5-knuckle shuffle to the War Pig? Now Cena with Wardlow up on the shoulders. Wardlow countering out of the AA. Wardlow, oh, went for him. Cena looks right at Jay White. You can't see me. Attitude adjustment. And Jamie and ZSJ both coming in for the save. And now Wardlow just leveling Cena with that clothesline. Wardlow now with Cena into the corner. Oh, and Zack Sabre Jr. taking the cheap shot. Wardlow. F10. Cena goes down. Cover. Kick out from Cena. Doesn't work for him, brother. Clotheslines the hell out of Wardlow. Now Cena with Wardlow into the corner. Clotheslines him. John going up high. John Cena. Diving knuckle shuffle. A dive knuckle shuffle. There we go. Now I'm thinking on my feet. Here comes Hangman back into the mix. And Page gets Wardlow back up to his feet. Hangman countered. Wardlow pulls him in. Sends him across the ring into the corner. ZSJ taking the shot. Is now Wardlow. Hangman wiping him out as Jamie Hayter now. Jamie rakes the back. Jamie Hayter knocking back Adam Page. Jay White taking the cheap shot. Hangman gets caught now. Jamie sends him off the ropes. Jamie Hayter. Arm drag taking down Hangman. Tags in Willow now, and Willow Nightingale clotheslines the hell out of Jamie. Willow Nightingale now. Here we go. The Babe Bomb connects. Nearly gets her as well, does Willow. Willow Nightingale getting her back up to her feet now. Nightingale with the chops. Forearm strike knocking back Jamie. Willow Nightingale. Hayter ducks her, pulls her in, taking her down, slamming her down by the back of the head. Jamie Hayter's got a hold of her now, pulls Willow Nightingale in. Jamie Hayter Throws Willow head first in the turnbuckle. Countered by Nightingale. Nightingale now. Big elbow attempt. Jamie out of the way now. Jamie Hayter taking her down, stacking her up. Jackknife cover. Willow is down. Cover. 1, 2, no. For the kick, Jamie Hayter ducked here. Willow Nightingale pulls her in. Spine buster. 2. Nearly gets her. Kick out from Jamie, though. Willow Nightingale gets her back up to her feet. Big chop there, knocking her back. Willow Nightingale coming in. Jamie Hayter kick to the midsection. Jamie now throws her into a corner. Jamie Hayter tags in ZSJ. Boy, dickhead, watch out. Double flapjack taking down Hayter. Or taking down Nightingale, rather. Zack Sabre Jr. spins her around outside the ring. Zack Sabre Jr. Whoa, Willow says, how about this, big man? Takes him down. Oh, my God. And the Babe with the power bomb. Willow Nightingale throwing Zack Sabre Jr. back into the ring. And Babe with the power bomb again. 1, 2. Jamie Hayter saving Zack Sabre Jr. I think Willow Nightingale was actually about to pin Zack Sabre Jr. Kyle O'Reilly in now. Kyle, no. CSJ pushes him back here. Kyle O'Reilly. It's caught. Zack Sabre Jr. with the Michinoku driver. We'll cover on Kyle, who kicks out there. Tags in. Switchblade now. Jay White's in. Now Jay White to put down Kyle O'Reilly. Switchblade going for the Blade Runner. Countered by Kyle. Kyle O'Reilly now, getting him up. Kyle into guillotine. Kyle with a guillotine choke in on Jay White. Jay White, though, fighting back, and Jay White, spine buster to O'Reilly. Kyle now sent off the ropes. Switchblade taken down. Kyle O'Reilly. We go, Kyle O'Reilly. The leg of Switchblade now. Tags in, Hanger. And now Hangman Adam Page. Oh, Jay White's got a hold of him. Jay gets knocked back. Switchblade swung around. Discus punch. Hangman has him in position now. Hangman Page hops through the ropes into shot lariat. Saved by Sabre Jr. Hangman now getting Jay back up, though. Into, looks right at the rest of Bullet Club. Die! 1, 2. Hangman Page just pinned the AEW World Champion. And that is not a good look for Jay. 7 days after calling Bullet Club weak and saying that the next time they lose to Hangman Page, each member is out. Just like that. Hangman Page sends a clear message to Bullet Club. Nobody is safe. That is going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, I'll be in action, or at least on the show. MDZ will be on the call. We'll see you all tomorrow for ARW. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Xander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yeah!